Glory and honor, O man of the north. Valhalla waits to welcome thee.
A warrior does not compare himself to others. The only competition for a warrior is the man in the mirror. I do not pray for an easy life. I pray for the strength to endure difficulty.
It is better to fight and fall than to live without hope. You will know glory when you reach it. Trust me, this is the path to get there.
Don't fear failure. Even in failure, there is a lesson to be learned.
Bravery is half the victory. Many breakers of battle axes are more brag than brains.
Warriors put themselves on the line for what they believe in. No matter how tough the battle is, the warrior never gives up.
Oftentimes, it is not numbers that wins the victory, but those who fare forward with the most vigor.
You must learn to grow from pain, setbacks, failures, obstacles, challenges, losses, and all the hard times in your life.
True Vikings always reach for glory. It's what defines us.
Life's battles do not always choose the stronger or faster man. But sooner or later, the man who wins is the man who believes he can. No matter what, always believe.
In the halls of Valhalla, the brave may live forever. Glory and honor, O man of the north. Valhalla waits to welcome thee. I am Viking first. Do not confuse tolerance with forgiveness. My eyes are always open. Things change, and we must change with them. A rotten house cannot be repaired. It must be torn down in order to build a better one. No one is a total fool if he knows when to hold his tongue. Let another's wounds be your warning. It is a wise leader who considers the needs of others. Oftentimes, it is not numbers that wins the victory, but those who fare forward with the most vigor. Wisdom is welcome wherever it comes from. Where you recognize evil, speak out against it, and give no truces to your enemies. When the truth and fairness are different from what is law, it is better to follow truth and fairness. A tale is but half told when only one person tells it. Better a brief spell of honor than a long rule of shame. It is better to fight and fall than to live without hope. You will know glory when you reach it. Trust me, this is the path to get there. True Vikings always reach for glory. It's what defines us. To take up great resolutions and then to lay them aside only ends in dishonor. Best it is for man's words to seek peace when it is possible. Take care of your speech. It can be the catalyst for many needless problems. You never know who could be lending an ear to your ramblings. Travel far and wide, and you should possess the secrets of man. Even in the sheath, the sword must be sharp. So too must the mind and the spirit be within the body. Speak useful words or be silent. Wealth may vanish in the wink of an eye. Gold is the falsest of friends. A person's actions are often worse than their intentions. There is always a better choice than cowardice if you have business to take care of. Old friends are the last to break away. The one you trust the most may disappoint you the most. A man's own hand is most to be trusted. All the doorways before one enters should be looked around, should be spied out. It can't be known for certain where enemies are sitting in the hall ahead. In the halls of Valhalla, hour of your doom is set, and none may escape it. In the halls of Valhalla, the brave may live forever. Better to fight and fall than to live without hope. A person should not agree today to what they'll regret tomorrow. No one is a total fool if he knows when to hold his tongue. Where wolf's ears are, wolf's teeth are near. Even in the sheath, the sword must be sharp. So too must the mind and the spirit be within the body. There is more honor in accumulating little by little than in reaching for the sky and ending up flat on your face. A person's actions are often worse than their intentions. The bold succeed wheresoever they go. Ill is it to do the wrong and leave the right undone. Nothing good can happen to people who break their solemn vows. Word carries, though mouth stands still. Everyone has some friends, even among his enemies. Be kind to friend and kin, and reward not their trespasses against you. Oftentimes, it is not numbers that wins the victory, but those who fare forward with the most vigor. Bear and forbear, and win for yourself. One should have their plans worked out before they enter into great undertakings, or incite others to them. Not every cloud which darkens the day brings rain. Bravery is half the victory. Many breakers of battle axes are more brag than brains. Often it is anger that is blind to the truth. The bold succeed wheresoever they go. Many travels, many fortunes.
The key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering. The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. Always be yourself and have faith in yourself. A warrior does not compare himself to others. The only competition for a warrior is the man in the mirror. The more we value things, the less we value ourselves. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. I do not pray for an easy life. I pray for the strength to endure difficulty. It is in the uphill war where we learn. Tribulation worketh patience. Never waste energy on worries or negative thoughts. All problems are brought into existence. Don't fear failure. Do not fear failure. Even in failure, there is a lesson to be learned. If you truly love life, don't waste time, because time is what life is made of. When you say that something is impossible, you have made it impossible. Empty your mind of all negativity. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Life's battles do not always choose the stronger or faster man. But sooner or later, the man who wins is the man who believes he can. No matter what, always believe. Choose the positive. You have a choice. You are the master of your attitude. Choose the positive, the constructive. Be the faith-filled, incurable optimist you were born to be. You will continue to suffer if you have an emotional reaction to everything that is said to you. True power is sitting back and observing everything with logic. If words control you, that means everyone else can control you. Breathe and allow things to pass. Absorb what is useful. Discard what is not. Add what is uniquely your own. Simplicity is the key to brilliance. warriors put themselves on the line for what they believe in. No matter how tough the battle is, the warrior never gives up. He learns to endure until he overcomes all the adversities facing him. This means you must be prepared to endure pain and find solutions at any moment. You must develop the mental toughness of a warrior that will enable you to face and overcome any challenge or adversity life throws at you. You are the hero of your life and those you care about. Therefore, you have to develop a warrior mindset. You must learn to grow from pain, setbacks, failures, obstacles, challenges, losses, and all the hard times in your life. Every victorious warrior draws his strength from the highest source, his love. Victorious warriors win first, then they go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first, then they seek to win. I know that I am capable. I am a soldier. I am a warrior. I am someone to fear, not hunt. A warrior never worries about his fear. The true soldier fights not because he hates what is in front of him, but because he loves what is behind him.
Tactics, life lessons and strength. Let the Vikings' wisdom and sayings inspire and guide you to a better destination. Experience nurtures knowledge. Every man, woman, boy or girl on this planet is unique and has a purpose. Unlock the psychological forces that compel you to fulfill that purpose. The error is the result of letting fear rule your actions. Fear not death, for the hour of your doom is set, and none may escape it. Better to fight and fall than to live without hope. The fool is busy in everyone's business but his own. Trust no man so well that you trust not yourself better. Many are unfit to be trusted. It is best to only say today what will not be regretted tomorrow. We often regret saying too much and seldom regret saying too little. There's always a better choice than cowardice if you have business to take care of. It is better to stand and fight. If you run, you will only die tired. Be a person of worldly intelligence if you desire to sit with kings. If you desire to claim a place in the world, arise early. The man who only carries the limited scope of his village will be a laughingstock. To take up great resolutions and then to lay them aside only ends in dishonor. Stand by your own trial and not by what others say. You are either on my side, by my side, or in my way. Choose wisely. Power is always dangerous. It attracts the worst and corrupts the best.
Fortune favors the bold. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. To not dare is to lose oneself. Through endurance, we conquer. Never bend your head always hold it high. Look the world straight in the eye. Courage is not simply one of the virtues, but the form of every virtue at the testing point. He who is a man of courage does not run away, but remains at his post and fights against the enemy. Valor grows by daring, fear by holding back. Success means having the courage, the determination, and the will to become the person you believe you were meant to be. Courage isn't having the strength to go on. It's going on when you don't have the strength. A hero is an ordinary individual who finds the courage to persevere and endure despite every obstacle. Without courage, wisdom bears no fruit. Without courage, we cannot practice any other virtue with consistency. The warrior, guided by the spirit, serves humanity. The warrior without serves the ego. Courage is the greatest of all virtues, because if you haven't courage, you may not have an opportunity to use any of the others. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Courage is the mastery to fear. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. The best way out is always through. Speak your mind, even if your voice shakes. The secret to happiness is freedom, and the secret to freedom is courage. Cowards die many deaths before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. Our greatest glory is not in never failing, but in rising every time we fall. I know somehow that only when it's dark enough can you see the stars. Hope lies in dreams, in imagination, and in the courage of those who dare to make dreams into reality. Where there's hope, there's life. It fills us with the fresh courage and makes us strong again. Don't get discouraged. It is often the last key in the bunch that opens the lock. You will never do anything in this world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind, next to honor. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. Courage is being scared to death and saddling up anyway. Faced with what is right, to leave it undone shows a lack of courage. There is nothing in this world so much admired as a man who knows how to bear unhappiness with courage. Nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less. I beg you, take courage. The brave soul can mend even disaster. You must develop the mentality of the warrior, who will enable you to face and overcome any adversity life throws. Warriors want a worthy opponent. A warrior has to believe, otherwise he cannot activate his intent positively. A warrior may change his metal, but not his heart. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by those who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. I know what I'm capable of. I am a soldier now, a warrior. I am someone to fear, not hunt. The greatest test of courage on the earth is to bear defeat without losing heart. Either life entails courage, or it ceases to be life. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. To a brave man, good and bad luck are like his left and right hand. He uses both. So many of our dreams at first seem impossible. Then they seem improbable. And then, when we summon the will, they soon become inevitable. Mistakes are always forgivable if one has the courage to admit them. Dare to be strong and courageous. That is the road. Venture anything. What is to give light must endure burning. Rise up, warriors. Take your stand at one another's sides, our feet set wide and rooted like oaks in the ground. Learn to love death's ink-black shadow as much as you love the light of dawn. Here is courage, mankind's finest possession. Here is the noblest prize that a young man can endeavor to win. Toil and risk are the price of glory. But it is the great thing to live with courage and die leaving an everlasting fame.